Imagine you buy a viral shirt for only $5. It sounds like a deal, right? Now imagine you and a billion other people buying that exact same shirt. And because it was made from cheap materials, you wear it a couple times and you eventually throw it out or simply never wear it again. Fast fashion looks cheap on the price tag, but the real cost is paid through the environment. Trends look appealing, but the trends of fast fashion are rising beyond measure. Everyone is buying, but no one is asking the real questions: how these clothes are being made. Well, if we look beyond the price tag, we'll find the unsettling truth that affects each and every one of us. I'm a girl, and I love fashion. And I believe it's important to bring back morality into the brands we trust. I've been deceived through trends, and I want everyone to be aware of this issue because that is the first step to change. Fast fashion is exploiting us, the consumer, workers, and the environment. I will explain this with 3 points, starting with the environment, then I'll go into workers' health, and then finish with the social impacts. Fast fashion causes environmental pollution due to the chemicals they put in their clothing. Factories dump toxic dyes and chemicals, including heavy metals, azo dyes, and formaldehydes directly into rivers and streams. This pollutes drinking waters, harms aquatic ecosystems, and can enter the food chain, and it contributes to water waste. According to a 2025 article posted by M. Hodges titled Fast Fashion Water Pollution, Understanding the Toxic Truth states that 79 trillion liters of water annually, contributing to about 20% of all industrial water waste. Microfibaric pollution through these synthetic fabrics like polyester, nylon, and acrylic shed tiny plastic fibers each time they are washed. And when people are done with these clothes, they create textile waste. Fast fashion keeps the consumer buying and discarding quickly. According to a May 2025 article by Sustainability Directory titled How Do Synthetic Fibers Impact Landfill Decomposition, states that when synthetic fabric textiles end up in landfills, they remain there for centuries, occupying valuable space and contribute to the ever-growing continuation mountain of waste. To sum up all of the environmental pollution due to the fast fashion industry, Mattia wrote in 2025 an article for earth.org, the industry dries up water sources and pollutes water streams and rivers. Well, 85% of all textiles go to dumps each year. Even washing clothes releases 500,000 tiny plastic fibers into the ocean each year. That is the equivalent of 50 billion plastic bottles. Now, let's continue into my next point. Fast fashion is intoxicating and detrimental to our health and creates bad work environments for the workers. Fast fashion's affordable prices rely heavily on cheap labor and poor work environments. Workers suffer chronic respiratory illness, skin disorders, and prolonged damage due to the overexposure of chemicals. Synthetic dyes and chemicals and these textiles contribute to chronic skin conditions, hormonal disruptions, and can even cause carcinogenic risks. Textiles dyes release harmful chemicals into the ecosystem, affecting the workers' health in the process. According to August 2023 article by Heal the Planet titled Textile Dyeing, states that 20% of all industrial water pollution is caused by fabrics and dyes treatments. Estimate that 10,000 different dyes are used industrially. 8,000 synthetic chemicals are used to bleach, treat, and brighten our clothes. So, now you know the environmental risks that fast fashion has on workers' health and the environment. Let's go into my last point, the social issues. Fast fashion is influencing and reshaping consumerism, reshaping our perspectives on fashion and self-worth, influencing overconsumption, social status, appearance, and social expectation. Trends from social media are influencing us to buy these fast fashion brands, normalizing worth of appearance and material possessions. This puts pressure on the consumer to constantly keep buying to keep up with our society. The culture of overconsumption prioritizes quantity over quality, leading us to unbearable amounts of waste. According to Michelle, in August 2025 article from the Cheek Tribe titled "The Social Impact of Fast Fashion," as our digital lives are intertwined with our consumer habits, the implications of fast fashion become even more pronounced. These are only 3 of the major dangers fast fashion has on our environment. Now that you know the dangers fast fashion has on the environment, the workers' health, and the social impacts. So, if you happen to go online to buy yourself an outfit, maybe you will think about the impact that lies between instant satisfaction and the picture, the unfortunate truth that lies behind fast fashion. Thank you.